Alright guys, okay, now we're going to talk about what we call stacking. Young Living calls strategic placement. The reason why you would want to stack someone on your team is to help build another person's leg. Okay, to go all the way to the top rank in Young Living, which is Royal Crown Diamond, you really just need 6 legs at a certain point volume, okay? Technically 7, but at that stage in the game it really, 6 is fine. Okay, so I'm going to kind of show you what stacking is in general and how I stack things. Just because I tell you how I do it doesn't mean that's like the golden rule. It's just how I've done it. Different leaders have done it different ways, but so I'm going to show you how I've stacked my downline, and hopefully it will help. I am not tech savvy at all, and so I'm going to go back to the old Sharpie and yellow pad. Okay, alright, so I'm going to write myself at the top, and then when I first started out in the business, my first sign up was my mom. Thank you, Mom. Alright, and so here we go. So there's my mom. She's my leg 1. Okay? And then the next one says Trisha, even though I didn't write it well. That's my sister. Okay? And she's my leg 2, the top of my leg 2. So my mom's the top of my leg 1. My sister Trisha's the top of my leg 2. Okay? Then I signed up my college roommate, Angie. Alright, and then I signed up my seminary roommate, April. Alright, so what I did after that, so I have me at the top. I stacked, strategically placed, my roommate from college, Angie, under my mom, made a leg for my mom. And then April, I put under Trisha and started a leg for Trisha. Okay? Then I signed up a good friend from seminary, Tanya. Okay, and then I put someone under Tanya. Alright, and then I actually have started 2 more legs since then, and so I have a total of 5 legs. Okay, alright, the reason why you want to do this is, like I said, in Young Living, to get to the highest rank, you just need 6 legs. So when you are enrolling someone and you already have 3 legs going, you need to stack immediately, okay? Unless that person has come to you and said, hey, I love these, I know I'm going to love these oils, and I'm ready to do this business. Okay, well then you would want to put them as the top of a leg if you need it. But anybody else, because a lot of times people say, well, maybe they'll turn into a business person. Well, they might, and that would be great. But if you already have several legs going, you need to stack. Okay, just go ahead and put it, underneath another leg. So, and a lot of times people say, well, how do you know who to put at the top of your legs? I would just say your people closest to you, family and friends, because you're going to have a lot of communication with the top of your legs. Alright, and so my mom, like I said, was my first sign up, and then my sister Trisha, she's a very natural person, so I knew she would be great at the top of a leg. And then when I talked to my friend Tanya from seminary, she was like, hey, I made my own applesauce. I'm like, she makes her own applesauce. Yeah, she's a natural person. She would be great at the top of a leg. And then Angie, I knew Angie and April both were into natural things, so I knew that they would be good at as a leg for my mom and my sister. And so, I technically could have put April and Angie as legs 4 and 5, but I have 2 other friends there, and so I don't want to, I need to build another leg eventually, but at this stage in the game, I'm just going to stack underneath all of these people, okay? So I know some of you, when you first get started out, and it's very hard to figure out where to put somebody, just go with the first few that you think would be, maybe people that would love the oils, or maybe people that would do the business. You just never know. But start with a few and then start stacking underneath, because the thing that's cool is they might not be interested in the business at first, but if you're really close to them and you say, hey, I think I'm going to stack some people under you, is that okay? Then eventually, if that takes off, then that's really good for your friend, and they might join the business after all. And so you never know, but I would definitely encourage you not to have a lot of level 1s out there. Start with a few and then start stacking beneath, and that way you'll move up faster. Okay, to stack, let's say you signed up your mom, your friend, and someone else. Those are the top of your 3 legs. And then you just start signing up all these other people. You're going to want to stack them. So what you can do is, within the first 5 days, contact Young Living by phone or by live chat and say, hey, I want to move so-and-so under so-and-so. I want to remain the enroller, but make so-and-so the sponsor. That means that's where you're going to put them. So, for example, on my sheet here, when I called to move Angie, I said, hey, my name is Tina. I want to move Angie under Kathy. I want to remain the enroller and make Kathy, my mom, the sponsor. Okay? And so just by maybe changing the sponsor means that's where you change them in the downline. If you want to keep the bonuses and everything, then you need to remain the enroller. So you need to say, I want to remain the enroller and make so-and-so the sponsor. All right, so you do that within the first 5 days. You can do it live chat or by phone. After that, beginning in June, I believe they're changing it to where you have 20 days to move them by email. All right, and so if it's after 5 days but before 20 days, send an email to resolutions with an S at youngliving.com and just say the same thing that you would say in person. So-and-so, I want to move this person under this person. I want to remain the enroller and make so-and-so the sponsor. Be sure to include member numbers so they'll be able to find them easily. But anyway, that's just a little bit about stacking to help you understand a little bit more about that. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below.